Overtime Rendezvous, a steamy office affair. Chapter 4. The Taboo Lingers. The next day was a swirl of normalcy. Ironically, meetings, deadlines, generally a busy morning. No time or privacy to discuss what happened. Each passing hour ratcheted the tension higher. When Ava caught Damon's eyes in a conference room, he shot her a half smile that made her chest tighten. They coexisted among co-workers, each stolen glance a reminder of the taste they'd shared. She found herself replaying the moment over and over again, her body warming at the thoughts of his hands on her. By mid-afternoon, she was in a perpetual state of distraction. A storm gathered outside as the evening fell, rain battering the windows. Most employees rushed out early to beat the worst of it. Ava tidied her desk, half hoping that Damon would appear again. Suddenly, a faint beep from her phone. A message. Break room, if you want. Her heart did a flip. After a brief hesitation, she walked through the quiet halls to the small staff lounge. Damon stood there, leaning against the counter, arms folded. He wore a crisp shirt, now slightly rumpled, and regarded her with pent-up hunger that made her heart stutter. Without a word, she closed the door behind. The hush was thick, laced with anticipation. He stepped forward, and she met him halfway, their lips crashing together into a kiss that was anything but subtle. His hands roamed her back, pressing her to him. Her own fingers played with his hair. The fluorescent lights weren't flattering. The whirl of the ancient coffee machine, anything but romantic. Yet it didn't matter. A charge fired through her as they lost themselves in the sheer urgency of each other. His mouth hot on her neck, her breath ragged against his ear. "This is insane," she breathed, even as she arced closer. "I know," he groaned, catching her lower lip gently between his teeth. "I can't stop myself." Her back hit the counter, the edge biting into her hips, and she moaned at the delicious friction. Desire pounded in her veins, the taboo of their setting fueling every pulse of heat. She gripped his belt loops, pulling him closer, savoring the press of his body against hers. Outside, the thunder rumbled, the storm intensified, echoing the swirling intensity of this precarious moment.